Good morning, beautiful souls. It is Elizabeth Bratcher, Psychic Medium, and I'm here to do your daily read for the 12th of September. So guys, how the daily reads work is I'm going to pull 3 cards randomly from the deck. Don't think about it too much. Allow your energy to go to number 1, number 2, or to number 3. Okay, if you're drawn to more than one number, that is completely fine. If you are following a number specifically, that is absolutely fine as well. Okay. Okay. So number 1, number 2, and number 3. Beautiful. All right. All right, number 1, you got the dead end card, which just talks about the fact that there's something around you right now that doesn't work and no longer serves. You hit the dead end, it's finished, it's time to move on. Let's have a look. As I've said to you guys before as well, for those of you that are just joining too, I find it really valuable if you understand what the purpose of the daily reads is, and you'll find an explanation on the 3rd of September's video around it. I think it's well worth a watch. Okay, so number 1, you've got the dead end card, you've got the self-trust card, which talks about self-trust and self-belief being where it all begins, and you have the stay connected card as well. So this way does not work, okay? So this is what that energy represents. There's something in your life that is not working for you. You keep hitting into a dead end road with it. There needs to be a significant shift around it. And the way to do that is to trust yourself a little bit more, and to trust and self-belief and staying connected to yourself. So the message and the thoughts, the food for thought that I have for you today is that have a think about where your self-belief and where your self-trust is. How much do you, like if you had to, how much do you trust yourself? How much do you trust yourself to make right decisions? How much do you trust yourself to be connected to yourself? All of that beautiful energy that's there, okay? It's certainly helps us move past this dead end energy, but I feel like this is where your reflection needs to be today, okay? And when we do that, you've got the spirit card that's there, which talks about staying connected and knowing that you are supported with spirit, okay? And that's definitely a big part of that self-trust side of things, as far as it goes, because when we do start to tap into our deeper side of self-trust and belief, meditation, all of those kind of little bits and pieces generally come involved in all of that, and we definitely do get our connection to spirit. So it's nice. It's the feather. It's that feather that you find on the ground. It's validation from spirit, okay? So number 1, your food for thought. Have a look and see, where is your self-trust and where is your self-belief? Is it at 100%? And if not, why not? Because it needs to go, all right? Number 2, you got the self-care card, which talks about standing in your self-truth, self-honour, self-awareness. Okay. So you've got the same. All right, so number 2, you've got the self-care card. You've also got the self-trust card. And you've got then the self-growth card. So it's all about self, okay? So this is what your cards are saying, and this is your moment of reflection for the day. When you stand in your self-truth, your self-honour and your self-awareness, your trust and self-belief is going to develop even further, okay? It might be scary. It might be something you need to take a few little experiments, if that's the word, trial and error and all of these beautiful things, just to prove that you do actually have that connection with self. When we sit and we allow ourselves to develop within that energy and within that power, and we know that power never means ego, you get the self-growth card, which talks about reaching your full potential, having opportunities come in, and definitely as well a self-awareness card. So when we do all of that beautiful energy, oh wow. Number 3, I think, had this one yesterday, the last couple of days. It's been popping around, this card here. It shows that you're paying attention. Okay, this card is all about paying attention to health, and it's not just about physical health. It talks about spiritual, emotional, and physical health as well. So when you tap in with all of these beautiful things that's there, you're also paying attention to the long term of your health. Okay, and as I said, and that's in the many facets, which is nice. There's a nice energy that's there. I feel like you're clicking in with it. Okay. All right. Number 3, what have you got? Frustration. You know why that bird's squawking? Because he's heard somebody with the bread open and he wants a piece of crust. And you'll sit there doing that until someone gives him a piece. All right. So number 3, you've got the frustration card. You've also got the Take 5 card, and you've got the Release card, the Freedom card, okay? So I want to say this energy feels like kind of where we're sitting right now, the frustration. All right, number 3, taking 5, regrouping, okay? Taking a breath, taking a moment, just, bringing yourself back, being mindful. All of that kind of energy that's there is going to shift the frustration, and they're showing you'll move into that state of freedom, which talks about release, self-love and determination. It's going to clear your energy up and enable you to start moving forward. So if you are feeling a little bit of frustration around your number 3, it's a nice simple energy with you guys today. I feel like just take this moment, take 5. Sometimes we just got to take a day off from our problems and worries and all of that kind of thing, and just let it come back tomorrow and focus on self for the day. Take a chance to do that, okay? When this card comes out with this kind of reading that's there, it can be that reluctance to kind of let go, that reluctance to go, no, I can't slow down, I have to keep going, or I can't do this, or I can't do that, and keeping ourselves in that frustration. But be open to trying new ways, be open to taking a chance, because if nothing changes, okay? And if you want changes to come in, then you can't keep doing the same thing you did yesterday, all right? So releasing that frustration away. Okay, so just in quick reflection, number 3, you had the frustration. Number 2, the self-care. Number 1, you had the dead end card. Okay, so guys, thank you very much for joining me today. Always do appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, it would be fantastic if you did so. Otherwise, leave a thumbs up and a comment. I do my best to get back to you all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful weekend.